Before. Anything anybody would like to talk about?
I had one or two items I'd like to go over, dealing with my conversation with the police chief today. There were some questions. We had talked about this transferring a balance so we could purchase another car. And there was some discussion on that to see if we could do it or we couldn't do it. And I said, do you know what I'm talking about?
That was the previous motion. It was objected to. So you're speaking of
No.
transfers?
We wanted to buy another car. We want to transfer the balance into
Albany.
Okay, I'm not familiar.
That's the one we sort of...
Oh, yeah. The village was going to...
Albany got the instructions for you.
And the village was going to foil us or whatever to say
Right.
they don't, it can't be done or something.
Understand.
And we were going to research that a little more. Did you?
Oh, yeah, we got...
I know you talked to somebody.
Standish got a memo from the controller's office.
He did.
Correct.
And it said...
And as I recall, it says that you have to do it by further steps, if you will.
All right. Well, I know I hadn't been notified, but you...
Yeah, I can't remember the specific language in it.
Okay.
I know it came across my desk. Yeah, but exactly. It was a memo from Standish.
Bill got it from Albany, the comptroller's office at the desk.
Right.
He said to the dentist?
Correct.
Oh, well, Dennis asked me about it, and I said...
No.
But that is March.
That's March.
Oh, gee.
You sent it to me.
It does, it was in the legal, it's a law.
Yeah, exactly.
And what you can...
Who's on first?
Who?
Dennis is on first.
Who's playing short?
Okay, so the bottom line is...
The bottom line is you have to take more definitive action in order to do that budget transfer.
And we're going to do it or not?
I assume you will. I assume that was the general interest of the board.
I have no idea what action we have to take.
Yeah, I
If I have to wear two different colors.
Okay, well, here's what I know.
Let
me see if I can...
I'll wear an Argyle style.
Let me see if I can...
Yeah, okay.
I saw it, that it billed to you.
Right.
What we'll do with the next work session is if you can give us clarification on what it is we need to do.
Yeah, I just can't...
Then we will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean,
That's where it's
he
at.
asked me, I said, I hadn't heard yet. I know Dennis was working on it.
If it's working,
But apparently, we did get an answer, but I just was not in the loop on this answer.
Right.
So, okay, that's one. Okay, George, maybe you can shed some light on this. There's a flyer going around, Games for Grace, the recreation department. We're going to have Craigville Road. Our police chief asked me about it, and I really don't know much about it as far as...
Is this the cancer patient?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
I know all about that.
Go ahead. You know all about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, maybe, I know some... I know the parents, I know the young lady. Well, I don't think I'm getting, I don't know whether I'm getting... My question is not the fundraising portion of it, it's the use of the park. What do we do? Are the police assigned? They're going to park? Who is going to champion this thing? Is the recreation department taking care of this? Joint recreation committee, or?
Yes, it was discussed at Tuesday night's meeting,
Okay.
meeting.
There you go.
And at this particular point, it appeared that it was growing. And what I know about right now, possibly Kenny can give more, is there's now that it's growing, they don't know exactly how many people are going to be there. However, the auxiliary firemen and some people who are working with this, I don't know if it's a family member, is a state police officer.
Mm-hmm.
And people from the JRC are going to be in there, so they're going to manage the parking, the first entrance going in,
Okay.
set everything up as far as that.
So that's the JRC committee is going to handle the
Right. Then they're going to close that down, so that they, then they're going to close that area down, because there's no more parking available, shift it to the second entrance,
Okay.
put down that area, and then have those people all parking right there. If it grew to the third area, the people were then going to be directed to around Ganley Park in Hamiltonian Park. And that's the sort of the parking process. I also think that someone must have contacted Dennis, not that Dennis.
Mark, yeah, he hasn't...
Dennis Marsh.
He had this, and he asked me about it, because he said, should I take the fields off so they don't park on the fields, what should we do? Should I send police officers out there? And I said,
Oh, I see, okay.
you know, I said, I'll find out, but if the JRC is handling it, then at least we have someone that's going to handle all the
That was
logistics and stuff.
That was my understanding, that they were going to handle those things. However, I don't think that they would mind having some police intervention there either. And probably what I should do, or I throw this out to you, is I'll call Trish Sherlock.
Well, before you do that, we're talking about overtime and certain things, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
No,
I don't know if they took care of security already, the JRC has done that yet, or?
Well, it's between the state police officer who's volunteering his time and the volunteer firemen, they basically feel that they had covered. No one from the JRC asked the police, I think they were saying it as a courtesy, so they know that this event is going on.
Yeah.
But no one asked for any overtime or any police, because needless to say, I'd be very sensitive to that, saying that, well, I gotta check that out with the board.
Yeah.
I can't tell you that they can't.
Now, I said to the chief, I didn't know, I hadn't heard no one had asked us for anything. He just took it upon himself to say, if they're gonna be parking all over the fields, do they want tape, do they want us to tape them? And I said, I'm sure the JRC is already handling this. They have a committee, and they take care of that. So if you're saying...
the Goshen,
Kevin Armistead was going to be out there, Trish Sherlock was going to be out there, and...
So the JRC is handling that?
Mrs. Canarino is going to be out there as well.
Okay. My niece will be there?
Not my wife. Not your wife. Your niece. Right.
I know my niece will be there, yeah.
Okay, do you have anything else to share on that?
Good. I just said, I know the just the 5-year-old girl.
Yes, I know.
It is growing. I mean, I happen to know a lot more specific.
It is.
To move into, it's private, but the parents got some medical bills coming in, and it's, I guess, someone in the community wants to either raise some kind of money to offset the cost.
Yeah.
Young lady went through a lot of chemo, a lot of radiation. She's going through some rough times, but the good news is that as of yesterday, she's doing a whole lot better. Believe it or not. Just a few months ago, the doctor said, and now, you know, day by day, but she seems to be doing a whole lot better. But the medical bills just keep building up.
Yeah, are they going to advertise this in the news?
Well, they have...
There's flyers.
They have flyers.
The police chief gave me a copy of this flyer, which is in color, the original flyer.
Okay.
And it talks about having various games, crafts. There's going to be a 50-50 raffle there. So
What date?
This Sunday.
This Sunday. So I didn't know anything about it. I said to the chief, I'll talk to George. He may be aware of what's going on, and is, and I believe that the JRC would handle this. And I was writing my...
That's what I was told Tuesday night.
Okay.
Okay. Very
We
good.
got an insurance problem on this? It's just like any other organization, right? There you go.
Oh, yeah, no,
Okay.
they've filed, and they have the insurance.
Oh, good. Okay.
In order to issue a permit.
Right.
Okay. You gotta have the insurance policy.
Okay.
I hope you are that many people in.
Anyone else have anything for purpose of the floor?
That's
So,
a question.
That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's it?
Go ahead, Bill.
Sure.
That's maybe it. Okay.
It's about the questions.
I have two quick questions. One, I previously raised about the status of discussions between the village and the town over the joint administration of the Salesian Park, which was discussed at a joint meeting now some better than 6 months ago. And
The status of that is that there was a go-do to get an well, I guess by the attorney for the village, and then George and Kyle were to work on that, so. Very accurate.
Yeah. Well, is that what you're referring to, the specific as far as the RFP, or just in general?
Just in general, the joint administration of the park and moving things along in dealing with the unfinished business that needs to be addressed.
Okay, well, there's two things that are going on. We filed the application for the extension for the bathrooms.
Whoa. I guess I didn't turn off my, sounds like a fire alarm.
Well, that's big.
The big...
I'm looking a little...
Okay, so there's two things. We filed for the extension for the application for the bathrooms. Okay, so that's in the process, and at Tuesday night's meeting, there wasn't anything that anybody was saying, geez, we're not going to get it. So it looks, although I can't say 100%, it looks like we're going to get that extension to do the bathrooms. That's one. Number two, the other thing that's happening there is the RFP. And I wish I had better news to tell you, but I think we were going to discuss this